Hello everyone, it's Claude here, or Eyes on Gone, as you may have already found out from my tutorials on this light. Just I'm a real big sucker for Overlord. I really enjoyed the anime. I've purchased the light novel and I've been reading into it, and I have to say some of the things that happen in the light novel are way different in comparison with the anime. Still, I'm a big fan of Overlord. I really like Ainz as a character and his composure and everything. And most of the Guardians, although some of them are a little bit too eccentric for my taste, they do make interesting characters. So when I joined this light, I actually uh, thought to myself, like these characters that they have here have godly power, uh, godly characteristics. They do kind of resemble the Guardians of Nazarick, so why not create a guild called Nazarick, and why not me be the Overlord? So that's how Einzelgorn actually happened. I didn't use the original name, because I know the original name is actually trademarked to its owner, so there's that small introduction in regards to why I'm using so many names. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, as you can probably already tell, I also have a Genshin account. It's on Europe. If anybody wants to join, uh, just hit me in the comments and I'll get back to you. I really don't want to make my ID public due to security reasons. Because even though I am a free to play gamer, I don't really spend in games. The only games that I do spend on are Mobile Legends because of the weekly or monthly, I believe, subscription that you can actually have, like the Starlight membership system. Really gives you some cool rewards, some unique skins that you can only get by consecutively subscribing, and it's a real sense of progression, which is pretty much what I'm looking for in these kind of games where you just grind and grind and grind, and that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost my appetite for Genshin after the last banner failed in actually giving me any of the copies of Beidou that I actually wanted, because yeah, that's just bad, I have to say. Okay, let's turn on the sound because for some reason I can't really get any music. Now, I don't know why I can't get any music. That's weird. Okay. Whoa, what is going on here? Give me a moment. Have I like minimized the Genshin window? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Let's go to 90, shall we? There you go. Okay, I guess. Bro, why am I not hearing any music? Okay, and I do know the music is pretty good, so I might actually have to reinstall the game, but I suppose, hmm, I don't get it. Okay, so the sound does work, but why is the music not singing? What in God's name is going on? Audio. There you go. We'll
Paimon
dialogue.
coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Paimon?
Like, what? That's not cool, bro. Let's go with surround. There you go. Whatever. Dynamic range is full. Like, why? Why is the music not playing? I don't get it. God. Well, that is annoying. Genuinely like the music in this game, but okay. So in my last playthrough, I actually managed to get enough primos to do a multi-summon. Ended up getting a Favonius sword, I guess. I was actually trying to get. I don't really care about these characters. I just wanted the Unforged. Like, I'm sure some of you have already realized this by watching my previous videos or streams as well. I do main Beidou, and the Unforged seems to me the best weapon for her. Because if you go to no, if you go into the where is it? The archive, and you go into equipment. If you go to the Unforged, which I do not have, but I would love to have, you can't actually see what it does. What's the point of having archive if I can't see what it does? Like, do I just watch the picture and imagine what it does? That's so weird. Anyway, going back to the wishes. Here we go, Unforged. How do I see what it does? Like, no. Uh, bruh. Okay, finally. So, to get the Unforged, to me, actually, the Unforged is the best thing that you can have on Beidou. Why? Because it increases shield strength by 20%. This enough is really good for Beidou. Why? Beidou has a shield on her ultimate once you get her one of her constellations, and also her counter gets a shield. So you can have higher counters, higher HP ceiling on your counters before it actually triggers. You can have a higher shield on your ultimate, and while protected by the shield, which goes hand in hand with the passive, it says here that scoring hits will increase attack by 4%. Now, I'm guessing this means basic hits, maximum 5 stacks. So this means that if you hit them like 5 times, you get 5 times 4, that's 20% attack. It says here that it can only occur once every 0.3 seconds, so that's not an issue. But also, while protected by a shield, the attack increase is increased by 100%. What this means is not that you'll be getting 104% attack. No, it means that instead of 20% when maxed, you'll actually get 40% because 100% increment of the already had increment means double. So instead of 20, you get 40. Now, 40% attack is very high, like very, very high. And I would very much like to get this, but I wasn't fortunate enough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the story a little bit and play with the game, have a little bit of fun with it because I do know that the game is actually really, really fun, and I do enjoy my Beidou's company a lot. Okay, let's back to settings. I don't get why the music isn't playing, but okay, I guess. I'm just going to go with this. Going with sound effects like this, dialogue like
Paimon coming in!
this.
Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Let's go like this, I guess.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is
Okay,
this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
I can't hear my hits. What is going on? Wow, the sound is so weird. Like, why? Let's go full sound effects, I guess. Uh, stereo, I guess. Okay, that's a little bit better. Thank you. Okay, so first things first, let me show off some of my items, I guess.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Mm, okay, my Skyward Pride, full 20 sets, not the best. Okay, these are her attributes. I got 154 with 40% crit rate. Well, guess it's not the best, but on a build that does not have a crit chance headpiece, nor a crit chance weapon, 40% crit chance is not that bad. Now, for the other characters that I've been using, let's go with Wang, see what he has to say. May we be safe and sound as we descend into the mines this time, and may those comrades of ours who no longer come to mine also fare well in their respective paths. Protect us, brave Melelith, protect us. Praying to this thing. Okay. Ancient said that Earth has a spirit and the elements have souls. Those who sacrificed their lives so that we might live watch over us in familiar fashion, so I believe 500 years ago. Dark calamity swallowed the chasm, and Rex Lapis commanded the Millif to stand guard over the ore veins. That was a terrible battle led by Yaksha. The Millif came forth to stem the tide. In the end, a group of them led to the far depths of the chasm and thus quelled the unrest. It is said that this memorial was set up for them. Paimon didn't think that these ugly stones would have such a history. As one won't bite, fall on his bad manners. Okay. Sorry. Whatever the case, a pretty familiar story to anyone who grew up around the chasm, as we did, and many versions of the tale too, which sprung up over time. That's so. If you were to talk to someone else, they might tell you a different story. Maybe this is the charm of history. Not that I'm particularly cultured, mind, but I'm just saying, you know. Speaking of which, there's always been a rumor going about. Says that these stones hide another secret that might lead a discerning person to treasure that of Millif left behind. Millif left behind. That the Millif left behind. Who are the Millif again? Treasure that they left behind. Yeah, Paimon. Leave it to Paimon to be enthralled by treasure. It's like he doesn't really care about anything but treasure and food. Let's just say that Paimon's interest has been piqued. Of course it has. It's just a rumor, one that's got to do with the Millelith member who created this memorial in the first place. Okay. Millelith soldier. Indeed, both the Millelith and the miners at the chasm set memorials up back then. The battle ended. Many of their comrades now rest eternally in the depths of the chasm together with that nameless Yaksha. One of the soldiers fell from a great height while helping to evacuate the miners and beat back the enemy, injuring his spine and becoming unable to move on his own power as a result. But later it is said that he was not daunted by his circumstances, instead becoming a self-taught and much famed doctor who would help those in the same situation as himself. It is said that this memorial was something he set up to remember his comrades by after he had obtained a vision. Getting into vision stuff again, okay. The story would gradually fade from history, being replaced with tales of the Millelith treasure and Yaksha's inheritance. Those are just baseless tales. We miners generally prefer to keep our feet firmly planted, so I don't give much credence to these tales. Still what? Yep, I was wondering the same thing. No, it's nothing. It just means that I won't laugh if you do actually go looking for that treasure. I've given it some thought and it occurred to me that while tales of treasure might all be false, they exist as a way for generations of people to ensure that stories are passed down, not forgotten by later generations. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Whatever the case, the one who offers up 6 items lost within the chasm before this stone will be awarded the gifts of the Millelith. That's how the story goes. Ooh, I see some grinding coming up. And these 6 items are the Helm of Warding, which may defend one from rockfalls. Okay. The Cup of Commons, made to memorialize comradeship. The Sky Feather, symbol of lofty ideals. Okay. Warrior's Spear, fend off the foe. Flower of Farsight, which grew upon the cliffs of the chasm. Oh man, really? You're gonna make me go from A to B to B to C to C to D? Okay. Made up by people later. So these items can all be found within the chasm. I've got no clue. Maybe they were all made up. That will suddenly explain why no one's found the legendary treasure this whole time. Ah yes, speaking of which, there was another memorial that I mentioned, yes. Everyone's just buried themselves with their own separate things after the chasm was closed. No one's kept that place clean, I'll bet. Could you help me go over there and just tidy the place up? Just a little will do. I'm guessing this guy is actually the masked guy that I just fought in my last video, coming from one of the houses with a mask on. I'm thinking this guy is that guy. It's just that that guy didn't have a name. Okay, look for offerings to place. Memorial stone. Okay. Like it says, look for offerings to place, and yet at the same time, it's telling me to speak with this guy again. The items you need to find are the helm, the feather, the cup, the sundial, the flower, and the spear. That said, no one's found them all to this day, so... Oh. So now we get a lot of dialogue about each and every one of them. Okay, I really don't plan on reading all of this. Let's just... Because this is just too much, bro. I mean... We already know that once... Wait, is it the same thing? Like, seriously? Oh, flower foresight, yeah. See you, I guess. Oh no, you have to talk about every one of them. God. Why do you do this game? Why can't you just let me look for these things on my own? Why do I have to read everything? Because I already know you are going to show it to me on the map. So why do I have to read all of this if you're going to show it to me on the map? The hell was this? The sundial. Okay, let's go with the cup. Bro, just can you skip, please? Okay, what is sphere? There you go. Lone cliff, waiting, blah 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 blah. Okay, this is so annoying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Like, oh, I see. So they're not gonna show it to you on the map where they are. So you just come to this guy, talk to him. Nice. Didn't see that one coming. It is said the flower forest it's not something ordinary people can witness. I wonder what sort of flower that would be. Okay, so I have to look for this weird stuff. Rock. Okay, cool. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Okay, up ahead. Open up the map. Cinnabar Cliff. I'm guessing this is where I have to go. God, so freaking confusing. So we have to do some detective
If
work.
you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
That's too loud. I am sorry, mate, but that is way too loud. The huh? Okay. For Lopez, okay. More for Lopez. How do I get up there? I guess it's this way.
Here comes trouble. Use this first. Let's end this quickly. I will do it. Let's not waste time. Harden up.
Power the Python!
I must collect myself. Killjoy, we've only just begun. I was calculated. Let's end this quickly.
Back off!
Allow me.
Almost.
Boba, get.
You have to ashes!
Covenant of the Deep. Yeah.
Let's end this quickly.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Ha! It's not over.
I guess this is it.
Damn, these guys are so annoying. Especially when you play Beidou.
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Hold the line.
Yay. I give up.
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
That was interesting. Okay.
Right.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Okay, where we at? Cinnabar Cliff, so this is where we should be going. Oh. So to get the plant that we're looking for, we're probably gonna have to some garden you have here, mate, in the middle of nowhere. Uh,
Guess we're doing this. You're mine.
what the?
Take this.
Wow, he just keeps going, doesn't he?
Rest and rebuild.
Gotta run.
Yep. Okay. Uh, mhm. Okay, that's interesting. A few bird eggs, eh? Oh, I got plenty of bird eggs. Yay! Pendant, okay. We found a pendant. Nice. A jade pendant. Has to be the one we're looking for, right? Yeah, sure. Cliffside Hitters Past. Wait. Like, is this like another quest? Oh, it is. Surumi Island. Wait, what was I doing? Treasure hoarders, camps, stolen. Bro. Octave, bedrock keys. Oh, so I'm guessing this is the one that I was doing, right? Look for the final bedrock key. And wow, there's so many quests that are happening here. Okay. Let's look for the final bedrock key, I guess. Okay. Once I'm done with this one, I think I'll just go on with the main story, because I haven't done it in a while. Okay, oh, it's lower, it seems. So it's underneath here. Wait.
Not bad.
Really, bro? Fine. I give up. Why was I even doing the other quest?
Power that isn't fight. Hold the line.
Tidal wave. Bring it on. Riptide.
Back at ya!
Thrust and reap. Allow me. Boba, get them.
You follow Ji Kyung back to camp. Okay. So we cleared the area of those weird stones, and now we are to blame for clearing the area of those stones. Now we have to go into the mines, eh? Oh, so you get a whole bunch of quests while outside the chasm. And then there's an like an underground version of it? That's actually pretty cool.
I still have documents to deliver to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yeah, boy, Dragon Strike. But guess we go into the mines now. Just a little bit curious as to what's down there. Do we like just jump in? Come on, Beidou. Going on a new adventure. Wow, this place looks weird. We gonna die here? I hope not. Okay, we are now entering the mine. Maybe we can get something good. I have no idea. Okay. Wow, it's actually a mine. Okay. How big is it? 500 as well. Okay, okay. Oh, we got music now. Okay, that works for me, I guess. Okay, how big is this place? Okay, that's not too big. Wait, what's this? Ruined Serpent. Pritiva Topaz Gemstone. Oh, Ruined Serpent, Golden Wolf Lords, and Geo-Hypostasis. Okay, character ascension for Geo. Nice. I can drop some of these. Oh, so this is like the flower bot. Like a Pyroregis vine and stuff. It's just that it's for Geo. And it drops this thing. Okay. Luckily for me, I don't need it. I guess it wouldn't hurt me bidding it once at least. Okay, let's do some exploring. I do fancy myself some dungeon crawling mechanics in here. And Genshin always tends to have some really good mechanics that you have to follow up on and make sure to... Oh, 30,000 Mora! Oh my god! And 400 Primos. Okay, I really would like getting more Primos if possible, but I guess 400 is pretty good too. Okay. Got some achievements in as well. Mm. Oh, is this one the chasm something? Okay. Because we just descended into the chasm, I guess. Okay, because we have music here, I am actually going
Paimon
to
coming in! Paimon coming in!
lower
Is this
the...
level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Because I really like the music in this song, in this
Paimon coming
game,
in! Paimon coming in!
and
Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
yeah, I can hear Paimon. Okay, let's go like this. That's better. Not by much, but it is. Okay. What kind of opponents are we fighting here? Wait, what? Okay, so this is a puzzle. Like I need to find something that I have to use to open up these. I'm going to assume it's this thing here. Woman spa with piercing. When you have the Lumen Stone adjuvant equipped, it will provide illumination if it contains energy. Perhaps the stone relies on a unique ley line environment, however, and as such only works within the underground mines of the chasm. Of course. They just had to introduce another weird gadget that messes up your gameplay. Certain special devices and creatures, such as lumen lamps and lookalike flies, can be used to replenish Lumenstone adjuvant energy. Same bullshit that they always do with something that needs some kind of charging to actually be able to access the world. Perhaps someone in the exploration team can strengthen the power of the Lumen Stone. Yeah, of course. Of course. Someone has to upgrade it by getting more energy into it, yeah.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite managed to get my land leg.
Now I have to go and use this bullshit, because otherwise we will not be able to, the potential has yet to be unlocked. No kidding. Okay, so now I'm emanating light. Like, okay, so I'm emanating light. What do I do with the light? Can I use it for this? Oh. Uh-huh. So you have to shine the light.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
And so does it have like a charge? Is there like a charge of something that I can use it for? It's so confusing, bro. These tutorials that they give you, they always give you like part of the information you want to know, but not every bit of it. Okay. Okay, recharge. Oh, I see. So you use your stone to light these things up. And I'm guessing you lose energy from it, which you do. Oh, he's stuck. Really? Bro. He's stuck and I can't hit him. Also, this thing is taking... What? This is doing damage to me? Bro, why are you not telling me this crap? Jesus. That thing is doing damage to me, okay. Luckily, my Beidou is almost 30k, so she dies pretty bad, pretty hard, but like, bro. Okay. That was so freaking weird. Okay, where we at? Descending into the madness. This has Made in the Abyss vibes. Going down, lower and lower. Okay. I was not planning on doing that. Oh well, since we're here.
I wasn't done.
Where have you been hiding?
Want a taste of my hammer?
starting to lose count.
Want a taste of my hammer? Ha! Should replace my hammer.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
What's it done? Want a taste of my hammer? What's it done?
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Okay. Oh, that's where I came from. Oh, this is where I fought those slimes, okay. I guess this map is not as big as I would want it to be. I mean, it is after all a mine, but it's actually quite small. Like I was expecting it to be way bigger. I mean, there is a way for us to actually get down here, but I have no idea how. Must be some kind of hidden mechanic that has to do with those diamonds up in the sky. I'm just not into looking for those right now. So I guess we're just going to do the Archon quest, because the Archon quests are the best. And we also got Crane Returns on the Wind, Luya Harbors on the buzz of new Jade Chambers rebuilding, Yujin Terrence and Ningguang for the details. Okay, let's go with this one. Seems like an interesting side quest that we can actually follow through and do right now. Okay, there we go. Teleport, boom. Okay. I actually forgot to do those condensed resin before I actually went with the story, so I'm probably gonna do it now since we're already at the crafting station. Sorry, my cold hasn't gotten any better, which is a real letdown, I have to say. Okay, we've got some new stuff here to craft. They seem they changed the interface since I last played it. It's way more clean. Okay, do we have like a craft bonus for this? It shows not. Let's just do it. Yeah, 4 of them. Boom. There you go. Now we have some resin to farm some stuff later while it actually regenerates. And there we go. Now, to those that may have already mentioned this, I am using a reshade preset. This is how the game looks without it, and this is how the game looks with it. It makes the shadows look better, gives a little bit more crisper textures and better details to the game. Now, I don't know if this is actually okay with the developers, but it makes the game look prettier to me, makes me want to play the game more, so I guess works for me. Let me just tone this down a bit because like the sound is so high. Like I had no music previously, but now it's so high. Like where am I going? Oh, I need to go all the way around. Okay, forgot the layout of this city since I haven't went that much with it lately. Haven't played the game too much, so may have forgotten some of the things in it. Bum, 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 bum. And here's Ningguang.
I have gathered everyone here today to
Ooh,
make an
voice
important
acting.
announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year,
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some plot strike just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Well, I have to say, the voice acting is actually pretty good. I found myself not wanting to talk over it, although kind of wanted to say some things in some of the scenes, but I just couldn't, man. It's really good. It's good. They don't really voice act everything, but when they do, it's nice.
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find out more about my brother. Maybe I can find out more about my brother.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business! Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Ningguang is super busy. Come on, we better get going! First, we gotta get out of Yuking Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, right, yeah.
Bunch of douches on the way. Crane returns on the wind has started.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information!
Oh, I hear it,
Information,
Paimon.
just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
True enough, that we shall do. Let's follow them, but where are they? Oh, that's where. Okay.
They're not here! Let's keep looking.
Gotcha.
Hit that, ma'am. Nowhere left to run.
Run, eh? I have a feeling she was not running, but taking you somewhere private.
Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you, I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
With the guards 2 miles from you.
No more excuses! You have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shin you at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Okay, don't worry.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
Wait a minute, so she eats plants. She goes to every diner, grabs a bite of everything that's the house specialty, and she just eats plants. Because she's hungry. That's weird.
Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance, after consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot. We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition. And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win. Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Well,
Really?
makes sense.
But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay?
Yeah,
Sunset
Paimon.
Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Beidou, what are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While
variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, sunset vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all sunset vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
So I guess it's gonna be one of those quests where you have to
You're
scratch
quite
someone's
welcome.
back so they can
Good luck to
scratch
you all.
yours.
And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Nice, nice. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I have a feeling we're actually going to get to play with Shenhua. I don't really know how fun she is to play with. Let me see if I can actually see her skills or something. Character archive. Shenhua. Details. So she uses a polearm. And looks like she's actually a cryo character. Plunging, charge, normal, same thing. Okay, Spring Spirit Summoning. Frosted Dew, Silverian Dance shall exorcise all demons. Grants all nearby party members the Icy Quill effect and deals cryo damage in different ways based on whether it is pressed or held. Okay, so it grants a buff. Rushes forward together with a Talisman Spirit, dealing cryo damage to opponents along the path. Hold commands the Talisman Spirit to deal AoE cryo. When normal, Icy Quill, okay, when normal, charged and plunging attacks, elemental skills and bursts deal cryo damage to opponents, cryo damage dealt is increased based on Shen. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Wow. This buff alone with Ganyu and a fully built Shenhua? Oh, that's nasty. Oh man, that's nasty. Damn. Divine Maiden's Deliverance. Unleashes the power of the Talisman Spirit, allowing it to roam free in this plane, dealing AoE cryo. Talisman Spirit then creates a field that decreases the cryo resistance and physical resistance? What? Deals periodic credit. What? Bro, she's like the ultimate cryo support. Active character within the field created gains 15% cryo damage bonus? Bro. After Shenya uses Spring Spirit Summoning, which is the E, she will grant all nearby party members following effect. Press Elemental Skill, Elemental Burst damage increase. What the bloody? Normal charge and plunging attack increased by 15. Wait, what? Oh my god, she's an O buffer. She buffs your cryo damage, she buffs your damage on all your skills. She gives you a defense break on the opponents. Jesus Christ, what were they thinking? Is that the talisman? I guess that's the talisman there. Wow. Oh my god, this character is so busted. Like, if you have Ganyu and you don't have her, it's like you're losing half of your damage. And Ganyu's already doing really high numbers. Wow. They broke the damn game with that character and Ganyu combined. Mihoyo, what were you thinking?
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million?!
That's a lot of mora, man. It really is. I don't think I can afford it, nor do I.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Nope.
Who?
Yep, never heard of him.
Oh, Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him. Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that? Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go. There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Okay. Search for the abode around Lisha. So where are we going? Huh. Okay, since this is a walkthrough and I am playing the game online, what I am going to do right now is I'm going to set a standard for quests. If the location is in the same screen when I press map, I'm just gonna walk to it. But if it's on the other side of the map, I'm just gonna teleport to it because it's gonna take way too long for me to get to it. Now, I know it's fun watching other people play the game and stuff, but just watching me get there so we can do it isn't fun. I've seen people do it and I can tell you for sure it's not fun. But when it's on the same part of the map, like you just open the map and it's somewhere nearby, I think it works. So what I am going to do right now is I don't know, should I teleport? I don't think I need to teleport. Like, just go like this. How does one get up here? It's pretty high. Uh, that's just, I don't know, man. Okay, let's try walking. If we can't like walk fast enough, we're just going to do something else. But I do need to change my team because we need higher speed and yeah, this is just what I'm using now. I'm using Kokomi for the heal, Janling for the elemental reactions, and Tortalia because he attacks really fast and helps with clearing the bosses and the fights real fast. Now, in regards to the actual team that I've been using for wandering around, I've got Beidou because I really like her and she's my main character. I've got Jean because she's really nice. And then I'm going to use a secondary wind character because you get the elemental affinity that grants you faster movement, more stamina and stuff. So I'm going to use Sucrose. Do I want to use Sucrose? No, let's just go with her. She's more fun. And at the very last, we are going to use Amber. Why Amber? Because Amber lowers the cost of gliding. And there's gonna be quite a lot of gliding, so there you go. And this is the team that I normally run. I could swap Amber for Razor, or maybe even Beidou for Razor, but I don't really play Razor, so he's very low and not gonna be able to fight anything that shows up. And I did forget to change the team, which is pretty dumb, but okay. It's not this one. It's this one. Thank you. Boom, there you go. Got some heals, got some damage, and let's climb up. Why did I do that? I do not know. Okay. That's pretty much where we want to go. We are getting close.
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Hyman doesn't see anything.
Wait, I recognize this area. I did a puzzle here. Don't tell me you're gonna drain the water. Wait, what?
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
This is so cool. Like, I remember this area. I explored it when I first got into Liyue, and to just go back to it after so much time and like reveal something else with it is really nice. I mean, wow. Come on, Sealy, show me where you're going. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, so it's a dungeon. Okay. It says I need cryo and it says I need geo. So I guess we go. Okay, we're going to use Beidou because I can't change her. Then we're going to use cryo, which is going to be Chi-Chi. And then we're going to use geo because they do say you need geo, which geo is going to be Ningguang. And for the very last spot, let's go with a freeze till or freeze comp. So we're gonna have Shincho.
For justice.
So we can freeze them. We can shatter them. We don't have fire though. They do say you need fire, so I guess we have to go with fire then. Because if they do say you need fire, then you most likely actually need fire. Well, I guess we can go with her. She has good damage, I guess. Yeah, we can go with her.
Trial.
So one of each. Okay, so play.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be it.
Really? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the cloud. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shanna?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning.
That's so.
If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I can't climb there, okay. Like... Oh! Oh, so you don't fall. Okay, that's actually nice. Running on clouds. Cool. Didn't I just break one of those things? Wow. Oh, okay. Well, I have to say, so far I'm not very impressed with this character. Though I am not playing a main cryo DPS, so I couldn't, like, care less about her, but still, she's, Oh, really? Okay, where is that weird... Like, do I? Oh, it's up here, okay. Yay! Now we have to go up.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Oh, it's electro slimes. Of course it had to be electro slime. Yay. We win. Okay. Here we go.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall.
Bro.
So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! F-Series on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Okay. I was wondering what's gonna happen if we keep pushing it. Looks like there's some hidden stuff you can find. Interesting puzzles. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this one. Bubbles, I hate bubbles. Okay, rocks are falling, it seems.
Look, over there! Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
Probably. Oh, I see. That's pretty big, actually.
Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge! That's
Good question.
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Prostrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized that if we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too. But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Prostrate sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right. Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything. But if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Prostrate. Let's meet at the building site later.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Oh, this one's not plus 20, eh? Well, maybe we can fix that. Oh, I know people say Chi-Chi is a bad healer, Chi-Chi is a bad hero. Well, guess what? Chi-Chi is actually a DPS hero that can heal. And she's amazing. This set on her is really, really, really good. And she can do some really good damage too. Wish I had a better weapon for her, but I guess free to play is good for some heroes. Okay, map. It's not that far, but it's not exactly on the on the map when I actually press it, so we are going to teleport here. Sorry, I just don't want to waste too much time walking on the map.
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes. Oh my god, I can't.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhe, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Paimon's right.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Okay, so we got one of the 3 or 4 things that we needed. Awesome. Juan.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
See you tomorrow, I guess.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
Talk to Cloud Retainer. Well, I have to say, Paimon's idea with the meal seems pretty good. Haven't eaten anything in a while. So I'm probably going to pause the stream, grab a bite, and get back to it later.
You have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
Never would have guessed.
Neither. This is a real surprise.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well,
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival, but not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
Ooh, so
If
there's a
she handles
storm
it
coming.
admirably, one is willing to be a witness
Nice.
to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
I see.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Wait until the following day, 8 to 12. Okay, so this is where I'll say stop. I'll have to stop here. It's been a pretty long stream. We've been live for over 2 hours. Did some of the story, some exploring, opened up the chasm. It's not as big as I would have thought it is. And then followed up with this particular story. However, I am feeling quite famished right now. So I'm just going to take a break for like an hour or two, grab something to eat, and maybe stream again. So if you are watching this, then you might want to subscribe and wait for the next notification, because I will be back later today with more Genshin. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.